Now, if it isn't the usual suspects, Electric Callboy, I am
Yeah.
beyond thrilled that you're coming back to Australia, but I have to wonder, do you have some kind of blood oath with our government that sees you coming back time and time again?
We pay a lot of money to go on these tours because we love the Australian weather, we love the Australian people. The mood, the vibe is something very different, and that's why we always love to come back, you know.
Yeah,
But
sure.
we knew that from the very first time we were lucky enough to tour your country. But to be honest, it's working great over there, you know. It's working so great. It's one of the farthest away countries from our home, and we
Yeah.
get some of the best support on this globe, and we are absolutely thankful for
Yeah,
that.
it's really crazy. I mean, it all started with the Good Things festivals, and right now we are able to play like huge venues in Australia, which is stunning for us. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I always tell my friends and family, like, even in Australia, and everybody's, oh, Australia, because, you know.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned, the weather, your family. With your last chat with Wall of Sound at Good Things Festival, you revealed that, your partners and your wives have complained that you keep leaving them in the German winter, in favor of the Australian summer. Is anyone coming along for the ride this time?
No, not yet, not yet. I
Not
think our
planned.
kids are not old enough yet,
Mhm.
but once they are,
Yeah.
we will probably take them with us because for us it's actually, I mean, yeah, it's a job and we take that seriously, but it's also like a second vacation for us, like a second summer.
Yeah.
So that's why our wives are always super jealous because they have to like
Jealous is an easy word, you know. Sometimes they are really
mad.
mad at us because they're at home, you know, having their jobs as well, and they take care of everything at home,
Yeah.
and they, you know, sometimes Instagram can betray you because it looks so, yeah, and when our wives look at our Instagram, it's like, whoa, having the best time
Sitting in a whirlpool
while she has like baby puke on her chest, you know, like sometimes it's a little bit frustrating, let's say, but we always try to take our families with us if it's possible.
Mhm.
And Australia, we talked about Japan, for example,
yeah.
countries that they don't usually go, and that would be amazing to bring them one day.
Yeah. Well, Australia obviously has been privileged to have you so many times, and I think Australian fans have seen you kind of go through like a metamorphosis. Like we've seen you at the daytime during festivals, we've seen you at a nighttime during festivals. We've had some
Mhm.
headline shows, but now you're taking over some of like the biggest headline shows you've done here. Does it
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of feel like you're reaching like your full form finally in front of Australians?
That's a good question.
Feel
Like,
like a butterfly.
yeah, it's like our whole band's history. We've been through everything. We played in these little youth centers in the beginning, and I think this is very important to appreciate what you reached, what states you reached. And the thing is, we like what happened in the past, and we like every single step that we took,
Yeah.
but we also like bringing a bigger production to present something more to the fans, you know?
Mhm.
The problem is that we don't even know what the final form is. We just keep going. Like
Yeah.
we want to
May-
grow, yeah. We
It's
want
like,
to
yeah, we always keep growing, like, oh, now I'm a butterfly. And who knows, maybe, oh no, please stop, I'm becoming warm again. Like, you
but
never know
no,
what.
it's like living the moment, enjoying every second, and I don't know. It's we have goals, sure, but right now it's just the first goal that we have is playing those amazing shows in Australia, and then it's like let's see what we can do next and what is possible. So yeah,
But we have to admit, Australia, as this beautiful country, like, you are isolated, and it happens so fast there.
yeah,
Like, we've been through a lot more in many other countries on this planet, and that's
even
why
in
this,
Germany,
yeah, especially in
especially Germany,
Germany.
yeah,
And it feels like a dream, you know, like going so far away from home and then like taking some extra steps really quick. We
plus
absolutely
you
appreciate that.
can't really feel the success because like you're going there once a year
Mhm.
and playing festivals is another thing because like the people are there.
Yeah.
If you are playing there or not, like this festival is a huge thing. So playing single shows there, like or own shows, own headline shows, is something different. But this is gonna happen every second year. So what happened over this 2 years? This is it's just
You
it's
can't
crazy.
really, yeah. You get some messages. You have
Yeah,
some Australian friends by now on Instagram or social media platforms, but you never really know. We only see the sales and we're
yeah,
like,
that's it.
holy moly, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have any like, I know obviously you say that and it's hard to pin down, but like personally, have you had any moments where you're like, oh my God, like this is
Yeah.
crazy. They love us. Like, was there a particular show that comes to mind?
I would actually I would pick the very first Good Things festivals
Yeah.
Hmm.
actually
For me
because
too.
that was such a great journey for us. Like from the first step out of the plane till the like to the last step back into the plane, it was
Yeah.
just a fever dream.
Yeah.
But seeing like that was a whole new ground for us. Like we didn't know what to expect, and playing the first festivals there at daytime, seeing that the people are completely freaking out. That was the most surprising thing for us, I would
And
say.
it made us so proud to be like newcomers on that festival,
Yeah.
being placed on the bill, which was very, very cool for us. And the total first time experience, you know, coming out
Yeah.
of the plane, breathing this air, it's different, you know, seeing these different things and getting to know the culture. Like you don't know it since you live there, but when you come to Australia, I'm sure you have also different people, but in general, the people are pretty laid back, you know, easy people. You go on in a business hotel, for example. I remember that a buffet, a morning breakfast buffet, and there is this businessman, very well dressed, and he was like, "Yo, oh mate, yes," like, and was talking to us like, "Yeah, what you doing? Music, nice." And in Germany, it's like people would be a little bit more. Would expect them to be a little bit more cocky, you know. But
Yeah.
everybody's
Totally.
down to earth. Like as far as we got to know that, very cool. And this for me
Yeah.
is the same. Yeah.
I do remember that, like after the last festival we played on the first run, like I think it was 3 days, right? Yeah. I just came off stage, sitting right behind the stage, and started crying just because I didn't know where to put all of my emotions and feelings.
Too many impressions.
That was
Absolutely.
crazy. I just
Over.
remember that we were sitting right next to each other there, like, what the fuck is happening?
And the
So,
people, they
yeah.
freaked out at the shows. This is what, like, this is we can give as much as we want. If the people don't respond to it,
Yeah.
it's not a good show. But every time we played Australia, the people gave everything back in this very same second we gave it, and this is a wonderful feeling as an artist. I
Yeah,
can
it
tell
is.
you.
And people still talk about it. Like
Oh,
from that year onwards, you were still one of the most talked about acts. And when anyone ever brings up good things, it's like, were you there when Electric Callboy filled up the space and people were climbing trees and climbing
yeah,
like ladders to try and see them? So it's great that
yeah,
it's still in your mind because it's in every single Australian's mind since that day.
that
Um,
is so cool.
Crazy.
but obviously, you've had a few other shows that aren't just festivals. If we go back to the last show, you had acts like Future Static opening for you, which really honed into like the rave kind of culture side of Electric Callboy. This year, we're getting the likes of Ice Nine Kills and Cold Rain, which you're taking a very like heavy, grungier approach with your openers. Was this something you thought about, like bringing this darker energy, or it's just something that naturally clicked this time around?
Well, we know coldrain.
Mhm.
We actually met them. We played together. These are very nice guys, great musicians, and they have that like I wouldn't say they have that it's metal, yeah, sure, but they also have that super melodic choruses and very catchy choruses, and
We,
they are. I mean, they're making music for like maybe 20 years now. This
yeah.
band is not new at all. They know what to do, and
What we care about is the modern energy
yeah,
that artists bring on stage. You know, like when we watch artists, no matter if we know them or not, it's about like how do they their show? Do they bring something new on stage? And if this whole this whole interaction with the crowd is what we would call a modern entertainment interaction.
Yeah.
We love it, you know, and no matter what kind of music it is. So we mix so many different styles together, and we have to say it's not only that we can choose from a lot of bands, it's also we have to choose from the bands that are available, because of course every band has their schedule, no? And you have to align those schedules in some way. And we thought we were very lucky to have Ice Nine Kills and Coldrain with us.
Yeah, the cool thing about Ice Nine Kills is actually that we have like we're sharing like one DNA string, because these guys are doing a lot like with their dresses and how they appear on stage, and it's very, how would you say that, like theatrical, like, you know what I mean, like
You
it's,
get
it's
entertained.
not just a live show where somebody's pushing the play button and
Exactly.
you can listen to the record. It's entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So
about the whole show, and we claim that for us as well. So I think this is a fit.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you stole my words, so now I'm not going to seem very clever. But when I think of bands with theatrics, I think of you and I think of Ice Nine Kills. In that sense, would there ever be room for collaboration? And what in the world would it sound like if a horror band and
Wow.
an Electric Callboy got together?
Why not?
I mean, we're always open for collaborations, and if there is a common idea for something, we're always down. Uh, the question is always time.
Yeah.
Time is going so fast
Yeah,
these days.
true.
But if I think about a collaboration with Ice Nine Kills, I think why do I think about some of our characters getting beheaded?
Yeah, I mean the
Like,
cool
just
thing,
imagine, like, we got the moves and like just the wig with the head somewhere.
or like shrink heads, like just
Oh
all
yeah.
of our characters, like, yeah, that would be.
I
The
love
thing is,
horror movies, so I'm a big fan.
the
You know?
combination of horror and humor is actually a good thing. So you could actually throw it, like both of it into a pot and
It's
see what's happening.
so
Yeah.
many things combine it, like so many like horror movies. I'm thinking about Terrifier, for example.
Yeah.
They did a collaboration. It's
Yeah.
perfect because it of course it's brutal, it's gory, but it's at the same time it's a little
Just
bit
some kind
funny.
of fun, yeah. Like
Not only because he's a
same
clown,
like
but
Evil Dead. for
yeah,
example.
exactly.
Yeah.
You always have this little humorous aspect about it. I
Absolutely.
think.
And I want to also jump onto your new music in this tour. The tour is named after your latest single. What
Mhm.
can you tell me about what comes next? Is it the name of the album? Is there an album coming? Do you have anything that's unlocked?
Yeah, we we can tell you something.
Yeah.
This year has been very, very, very hard for us,
Yeah.
and not only in a negative way. So there was a lot to do for us. We had a lot of wonderful shows, festivals, headline shows, and the downside about it is that you don't get to be in the studio too much and be creative. We are people. We hear about bands that can write their music on tour and stuff in
Not us.
we always tried it. It never happens, never works. And the thing is, we are close to finishing an album, but we don't like to be pushed towards a deadline. That's death for all creativity. If you have like, oh no, no, I have to get ready, you know. And we're definitely when we come home, even in December, we're gonna take our time, finish some songs, January,
Yeah.
and we like Tanznight was the idea actually. It's funny. Some elevator operator in Chicago gave us the idea for elevator operator, and the person that played the elevator
Yeah,
operator,
Uke, yeah.
Uke Bosse, he's with us today. He, when we danced during the video shoot, he was like, "Oh, you're all dancing, and I have to wait backstage. I'm getting Tanznight, which is translating to dance envy.
Yeah.
I see you
Yeah.
dance, and I'm envious about it, you know." And we thought it's that's not a word in,
Yeah,
in
that was
German.
actually the main idea for the song. Yeah.
So we thought we'd take it, Tanznight, Tanznight. That's funny, you know? So we took it. And we love that concept, you know, like having Tanznight.
Well,
And
other thing about that album is actually that like writing a record is always a process. Like you start, and once you come near the end and you think you have everything together, you start listening to the tracks that you recorded back then, like back in the days. And we had the problem that there were some songs that we just didn't feel anymore.
No.
So for us, it's always the same thing. We need to love what we give the people. Like, you know what I mean? It's just if we don't like it anymore, how could we expect to like them to like it? It's just I don't know. It's always a crazy thing. So we decided to just cut off some songs and
And do them from scratch again. But
start again because we want to give them like the best quality that we can give them. And
but we can tell
Yeah.
you, and that's what we can tell you, it's not gonna last that long anymore.
no, definitely not.
We're coming to an end of the songwriting process, so we might be good very soon.
I guess maybe on like a little bit more of a somber note, you said that sometimes you struggle writing on the road. What for you guys like personally inspires you? Like what makes you like pick up that pen again and makes you feel alive?
There are always two things that inspire us the most. It it's a good story, a funny good story. It can be serious, can be funny, but it's it's life actually. Like
Yeah.
when you go through your life and you're working on songs, you're much more open-minded for potential topics for a song, and we
A tool
always
like this is actually
very
pretty good. Yeah,
inspiring.
it's very
Yeah.
inspiring.
And it's the simple things, like take elevator operator. That was just that guy operating the elevator, but it was so funny for us. And when you take that as a base, our minds start creating things, and we're making fun of it. And
Yeah.
this is how actually the good songs start to evolve, into
But it's also about making new friends. I don't know, like getting different point of views. It's I don't know, like life is inspiring. Like Kevin said, it's yeah.
And most of the time, we have our guitar player Daniel starting with a riff or something, or a simple idea, can be a hook, something like that is very simple, and that gives you some sort of, I don't know, a mood.
Yeah.
It represents something. You can't listen to a song and not have a mood if you're into music.
We actually said once that if Daniel is composing anything and we don't have any pictures in our head, like any visuals, this is not going to be a song.
Yeah.
It's I don't know.
Yeah.
Sounds crazy, but we need that. Like I don't know. There need to be pictures in our head.
Exactly.
And then we're
Whatever
like,
you sing about,
Yeah.
what melody, what the lyrics it has to be a match with the instrumental.
Totally.
Only in combination it can totally consume you, and that's what we always aim for.
Absolutely. Well, one final question before you go, and I've got to get the scoop so I can get prepared. What is the dress code for this tour? Are we ditching the lycra? Are we having the disco balls? What do you want to see out in the field of people? What are we wearing?
Well,
It's very, we don't want to be too diplomatic, but we have so many different outfits in our music videos,
Yeah.
and it's such an appreciation of our work when people not only wear a jacket, but most likely cosplay us. We need to talk about cosplay.
It's really crazy,
They
yeah.
sometimes I'm doing that like pantomime mirror style, because they look exactly like us. It's funny, and we totally appreciate that. We don't want to.
and they get really creative as well. I mean,
Yeah.
it's from time to time you see like it's like you're looking into your own face, but still they add some things or just make it themselves. It's not even, oh, I'm gonna buy that jacket and I'm gonna
No.
buy that pants and that wig. They are sitting at home and just make it themselves, like
Yeah.
their own costumes.
So what we love is when people have the best time during our show,
Yeah.
and no matter what they wear. So we have new costumes on this tour, the Tanznight tour. We have a lot of new costumes. That can be an inspiration for the people out there. But just let's have fun, and I want to see that. We want to see that
Feel
in
comfortable.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We want to see that in their faces, and that's all we ask for, actually.
Perfect. I'll pass it on to everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much for your time today. I think I am
You're very
wet,
welcome.
but it was a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you.
Georgia, thank you very much.
Was
Always
a
a
pleasure for us
pleasure.
as well. Yeah.
And say hi to Brownie, right?
I will.